Hello and welcome to Black Amethyst Oracle. My name is Carmen. I'm really glad you're here. I am trying to do special things and heartfelt things. And today I want to take a look at your connection or the connection on your mind. And I would like to see kind of what's at the core between you. What on a spiritual level is going on? What is the purpose? What is the meaning? What is the reason of your attraction, magnetism in this lifetime with this person? I have chosen for each group 2 heart-shaped rocks or shells that were given to my daughter by my oldest, very, very dear friend. She and I have definitely, absolutely spent lifetimes together. I wouldn't be who I am today without her friendship. She's always supported me, and especially this type of endeavor. Like, she's always believed in me. We've known each other since we were 8 years old, and we did not meet by accident. So it just feels right that her gifts are here. And these are rocks and shells that were shaped by the ocean into hearts. I mean, come on. Hearts created by, the turbulence of the sea and the elements. It's a beautiful thing. So I'm bringing a lot of intention here to get you a good reading, okay? I have also brought each group a small crystal that I just want to help kind of juice it up a little bit. The first group is getting Oregon sunstone. The second group is getting tangerine quartz. And the third is honey calcite. Broke off of a bigger piece and broke my heart a little bit, but now I'm like happy. I just have more pieces. Okay, I am using today the OPHIDIA ROSA deck for all 3 readings, and this was given to me by someone special. And I also have in my hand, I'll have to put it down. This is an agate, a polished agate. I have had this since I was about 4 or 5. It is the first polished rock that I ever got. And, we're talking 70s, back in the 70s. So it's been with me most of my life, and it represents to me just my love for rocks, and to be quite honest with you. And I feel like that's important, and because these things that make us who we are, we're shaped by the people and our passions and in our lives. And I just want to take a look at what you have happening in your connection. Okay. Yeah, I talk a lot. Sorry. All right. Hopefully you've had enough time to decide. You could pause. I've got you zoomed in, and I will see you at 1, 2, or 3. Oregon sunstone, tangerine quartz, honey calcite. See ya. Hello to the people who have chosen the first group. These 2 lovely little rocks shaped like hearts and the Oregon sunstone. I'm going to do some shuffling and really try to sink into the energy here. I will speed that up. I apologize for being slow if you're impatient. I just want to be as authentic as possible in what I'm getting. I want to feel what I'm getting, okay? So I'm going to do some shuffling and get into it, and I'll speed up for a sec and be back. what is the core of this connection about? What's this connection about on a soul level? Eight of Wands. So there's initially an energy of making things happen here. As if the connection itself is fiery and activity driven. It's to make the two of you move. It's to make you kind of get out of where you are and get into the next. There's an element of quick movement, like maybe I'm hearing get out before it's too late. If there is a situation where, you know, you've been stuck, this connection may be here to nudge you, or them. This goes both ways. I'll look at it some more. Let's look at the energy of this connection. We've got a 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is staying strong, you know, finding your courage, not giving up. There's an element of someone in the connection inspiring the other. These are both wands. That's passionate and fiery. We've got an 8 and a 9. That's progression. That's a growing action here happening. There's creative growth, inspired growth happening for you or them or both of you. What is this? What is this connection about? One more. Queen of Pentacles. So there's also, yeah, just a lot of support and protection. Somebody here is supportive and protective of the other, and it could be both of you. But yeah, I did get the sense that somebody is almost kind of like, I don't want to say saving the other person, but here to remind you, oh wow, sorry, there's something that's been on my mind, and it was a thing I saw that said, remember who the fuck you are. I think somebody is here to remind the other person who they are and what their powers are. That's important. That's good stuff. Okay. How is the energy currently feeling between these two? We've got a 3 of Pentacles. Seems like you may be working together. You know, it doesn't seem rocky. It doesn't, I'm not getting that currently. Okay. What is around the corner? What is coming up in this connection, with the energy of this connection? What is the outlook? How is it projecting this connection moving forward? that in the shot? 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. That's good luck and security. It seems to be going well. We've got 2 Wands and 3 Pentacles. So we're looking at earth and fire. Appropriately enough, this sunstone would be earth and fire. You know, without trying to get into too much about, like, you know, is a relationship the one and only relationship? I didn't get anything that has screamed that to me. But what is important is that there's collaboration between the two of you. There's a working together, the way you work together, the way you are together, the way you do things as a duo, is there's a compatibility in your sort of lifestyles, and that makes it easier to just kind of like move through this. There are no cups in this particular line of questioning, which doesn't mean that there aren't a great deal of feelings, but let's be honest, the feelings are where things start to get tricky, and the swords with the mental things can get tricky. And I think it's a beautiful thing here that you have Wands and Pentacles, because that's earth and fire. That's like strong and substantial. You know, obviously earth can crumble and fire can burn you up, but these are not showing that. It looks like a connection that is just really meant to, you know, move someone out of a space that wasn't necessarily, that was a bit stagnant, I feel, and to remind, like I said, remind you who you are, and like kind of give you glimpses of what you really want in the big picture of this life. And then the Queen of Pentacles being here, just a sort of a good omen for this connection just being lucky, and for providing you with the kind of support and care you need to grow. I believe this goes both ways. And then I think I'm just reiterating everything. And then, you know, with the 9 and 3, well, we already talked about working together, but the 9 is just, again, an echo of this Queen of Pentacles, this 9 of Pentacles. They're both good luck, and they're both support and just things going well. So I think at least, you know, you can rest assured that the connection between the two of you is it fosters growth, and it seems healthy to me. If it doesn't feel healthy to you, I wouldn't say this is your reading. This feels healthy. Feels like, in a way, what you need. Somebody feels, one or both of you feel this is what you need, or this is just what I needed. I just heard, this is just, you're just what I needed, that song by the Cars. Just what I needed. You guys came together at just the right time, and it doesn't matter the depth of your experience together. It could be that you've never even met. You could have an actually very supportive communication online. You could have a relationship that way, that, you know, whatever it has been. This could also have been a friend relationship, could be a friend relationship. There is, I believe, a friendship here. There's something that works, and it's comfortable. Okay. You know, I didn't come into this reading with a lot of ideas about more than this, than just to tell you what you're getting, you know, like kind of what the core purpose of your coming together is. And I feel like we did that, and you're good. It's golden. Golden is coming up. Yeah, golden. There is definitely, even without getting a sun, I do feel the sun on this, which is joy, positivity. Things look good. Congratulations for finding something that is actually helping you grow. All right. Hi to the people who have chosen the second group with these two shells and the tangerine quartz. I'm going to speed up while I shuffle and kind of drop down into the space and this energy and see what we can get about the core of the connection between you, what the purpose and meaning are. I'll speed it up and we'll be back. Okay. What is at the core of the energy between these two? What is the spiritual core? Four of Cups. The Lovers. All right. This is an intense amount of attraction and magnetism between the two of you. Likely running both ways. The Lover's card is important in a question like this. It feels like you communicate well together. But with the Four of Cups, there is just a hesitance. Is that a word? Hesitancy? Hesitance? I'm not sure. There's this restful, contemplative energy with the Four of Cups card. And here with the Lovers, I see it as slow going. Real slow going, this one. Despite a deep feeling of attraction and a deep sense of knowing each other. But it could be any number of things creating a pause in just rushing. There's no reason to rush, but like there could be, for this to show up in the core, it tells me that there is an element of this connection that is a bit flat, that is seeking something looking. There's a lot of introspection about it. There might be a lot of communication about what it is. There may be a lot of thinking on both parts and communication between you about what you have, what it is. It seems to matter, and it seems to be a source of it's a bit of a hold on just being awesome together. There's something at the core of this connection that is not energized. Does that make sense? What is this person bringing to your life? You know, when I was shuffling earlier, starting out here, I kept hearing Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and I'm actually not really a Beatles fan. I don't know it's a Beatles song, but I literally don't know the lyrics. I just remember the kind of chorus, and I was just getting this feeling of someone being kind of far away in their head, like dreamy. And I think that can also be this Four of Cups, although it's not like a you know, it's not like a Seven of Cups where you're full on like daydreaming. But I just get the sense of, I really wish I knew what the rest of those lyrics are. I'm sure subconsciously I know them. I've been around a while, but like I said, I'm not really a fan. But maybe that means something to you. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I was just imagining just this sort of wonderment, someone who's just sort of not grounded. Okay, what is this person's presence in your life? What are they here for you to feel, get, do? What is this person in your life for? Page of Pentacles. This is new energy. This is the energy of reinvention and the energy of getting grounded. And I mean, with the Pentacles, it is Earth, and we were just talking about here not getting, not being grounded. So this person in your life, you the viewer, may be here to help you get grounded. It's just really I feel like I'm just saying the same words over and over, but yeah, like they may be here to help stabilize you. Maybe that was you. Maybe you are this kind of like head in the clouds, like sort of like down in your feels kind of person, and this person is bringing an energy of wanting to kind of like elevate a bit and also just refresh. Does that make sense? Like get grounded and refresh. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so what is the current energy of this connection? What's going on in the other realm between these two? What's that feeling like on the other side? Five of Swords. Might be currently a bit of a struggle going on in the connection. May feel that here, this particular card has an hourglass on it, and there's definitely a sense of, I hate to say it, but like shit or get off the pot feeling. Somebody is wanting somebody to step up. Somebody is wanting somebody to stop fighting this. Does that make sense to you? Stop fighting this. Stop fighting this. Sorry, that's what I'm hearing. That's a current energy that is coming through, is that there may be a bit of frustration. Somebody really wants to get the relationship in your lives together off the ground. They don't want to be held back either. And the other person, you know, somebody is just lagging, fighting feelings. Why? Mental Swords. Why? Okay, what is coming up super next? What is the shifting energy between these two? What is right around the corner? What is coming up next? And we've got an Ace of Pentacles, which looks like a good start. It's seeds being planted in the real world. In, you know, if there's this Page of Pentacles energy that wants to like get this party started and get the show on the road sort of energy, I think the Ace of Pentacles is here to say that you are getting into a newer energy, from moving away from this fighting the love energy, fighting the connection, fighting the feelings, that's a big one, but moving into something fruitful, moving into something that produces results. Okay. Yeah. The last one felt really wrapped up at 5 cards, but I feel compelled to ask just a little bit more about this one. If you're with me so far, it's a little confusing to me. I think that there's some confusion for somebody here. One person's like, this is what I'm getting. One person's like, we have this thing, and I know you feel it too. So what is up? Like, why can't we just do this? And the person is blocked. The other person is a little heart blocked. You know, there's this energy of really wanting this person, the person really wants to, and it's confusing to me because on one hand, this feels like it could be the viewer and this is the person on your mind, but it absolutely could be switched. So anything I've said that's alluded to one being the other, it's really interchangeable for your situation. It's just I did ask how they're showing up to you, so and I got this fresh energy. Like, I think whatever, they could be both of these energies, but the energy of the relationship itself is one that wants to thrive, and someone has blockages to overcome. Someone feels the pressure to overcome those. The other person is getting tired of waiting in vain. Sorry, if that fits. 2 different Wait in Vain songs. I mean, so I had to say it. Bob Marley and Rolling Stones. I don't want to wait in vain for your love. And well, it's not waiting in vain from the Stones, but it's all my love's in vain. There's just a feeling of like, do you want my love or not? Like, what is up? You know, why are you not here with me? This is obviously magical. And so I just see coming up real soon, the shifting energy is good. It's good. I think somebody might be ready to take the very first baby step and put the seed in the dirt. And that's, you know, when you're dealing with somebody who's got a heart blockage, them trying to show up in the logistical way is really just like one of the many baby steps. Okay. You know, tangerine quartz is telling me like there really is, and with this Lover's card, there really is a lot of potential and positivity here. There really is a vibrant energy that, you know, this refresher over here that could flourish. So all signs point to good possibility between the two of you. It's just going to be a matter of there is a blocked emotional field for one of the people here. It needs to be dealt with, worked through. I don't think I've ever had an emotional blockage in my life. I have a moon in Scorpio. I'm a very emotional person. So whenever I encounter these types, these people with this sword energy, this Five of Swords, this mentality of coolness, and this sort of this indifference that can exist here, it's very challenging for me personally to encounter it. And I think that's part of why I've kind of stuttered through this reading, but hopefully it makes some sense to you. And I guess at the end of the day, the good news is this Lover's card, when I ask about core meaning, that is really, really, really good. And I don't know if I emphasize that enough. That's one of the best cards you're going to get on that question. So it just seems like get past the blockages, and here I'm seeing it will not just be like you're going from 0 to 60. It's going to be baby steps, because somebody's got some healing to do. And we didn't get into how it's going to play out, but just bear in mind that can be a grueling process. Okay, so, but at least if you're the one feeling that you're meant to be with this person and there's greater stuff for you, I would say that there is. Okay, all right. Thank you. Let me know. Hi to group 3. You chose a shell and a rock. I just realized that the first group had 2 rocks and the second group had 2 shells, and the third group has a shell and a rock. I don't know if you noticed that. And then the honey calcite. Okay. I am trying really hard to sink into these energies, and I'm finding it to be a little draining. So I'm here in the third reading, and just bear with me. I'm gonna take some time to shuffle and clear and just sort of try to sink into these. Your group 3 collective vibrations. So, I'm just letting you know that I'm not extremely animated right now. I'm just feeling very, I'm trying to stay grounded and really sink in. It's just one of those kind of days where this has been important to me to do. I'm going to do that, and I'll speed and come back and get into questions. All right. Spirit, tell me what's at the core of this connection. What is this connection about on a spiritual level? How do these 2 people come together? Hierophant. You have things to teach each other, and you definitely have a spiritual connection. What is at the core of this connection? Ace of Wands. It's about doing. It's about finding passion. It's about growth and expanding your potential, and just forward movement. Together, I would say the Hierophant being Venus energy, this beautiful thing as it is. That's always a lovely sign for a connection, and it just signifies a spiritual connection, and but also just one that is laced with wanting to understand more deeply, wanting to live a more spiritual life, wanting to also potentially wanting to be bound together, like in marriage or whatever you believe in, but like in a soul way and a ritualized way. Okay, I'll get more into it, but yeah, this is just definitely honey calcite is also about creativity and abundance, as this Ace of Wands is. So there's definitely, I'm feeling for this group, and considering you chose a shell and a rock instead of two of both, or one or the other, I get the feeling that you connect on many levels. This is this has the feeling of an ascended connection, not by accident, guided, to bring about growth, spiritual growth. Okay, who is this person in your life? What is their place? What is their purpose in your life? What is this person in your life for? What are they here for you? The Hermit, soul seeking. So Hierophant is Taurus energy, and the Hermit is Virgo energy. Not that you have to have any Virgo or Taurus placements, but these are both Earth, is what I'm saying. These are major arcana, Earth connections, which is saying to me that it's absolutely meant to be in this lifetime that you two have come together. It's absolutely a deep, these are both spiritual and deep cards. This Hermit is it's about looking within and searching your soul and looking for spiritual guidance and wisdom, and just while it's a very chill energy, a lot of times it can mean just like kind of a retreat and when you time out type of energy, you'll see that come up, but that's not what I'm getting here. You know, sometimes you'll see the lantern on the Hermit card. Actually, in this rose, I'm seeing mountains. I think that this person is in your life to help guide the way toward your own light. This person is bringing to you an exploration within yourself meant to help you find calm, depth, meaning, there's a very ancient energy between you. This person, you may feel as though, and you may go back in origin all the way. You may feel you're from the same star. You may feel you've traveled lifetimes and through universes, and here you are with this person. They're reconnecting you to your higher self. What's the current energy on the spiritual level What is the current energy out there for this connection, this relationship? What's happening currently between these two in the other realm? Two of Pentacles. Trying to figure out how to make it work. Trying to juggle the complexities between you. I feel like you're both here we go with that shell and that rock. I feel like you're both bringing a lot in. You're equally contributing to this on a spiritual level. One is not necessarily in spirit more ascended, aligned, whatever. Like, I mean, I think you each have so much to offer and you're coming together, and this is a current situation of exchanging your differences and your similarities and seeing how they can weave a basket together, how they can together, your differences and similarities can create something that is big enough to hold this energy of your great big quest that you both care about what happens in this life and what happens between you. You're both you both have a lot of love and depth for growth. And right now you seem to be trying to figure out how to bring all your intense, complicated ideas together and your worldly, everyday logistics together. Okay, so what is the shifting energy? What's coming up real soon? What's right around the corner? What's right over the hill? What's really, really approaching energetically? What is this connection morphing into from this trying to work it out space? The next connected energy. King of Cups. A lot of energy, a lot of emotions, a lot of love. The king can be more stoic about his emotions, although there's a lot of emotions in there, like the most, essentially. Like, this is the deep, the Moby Dick of emotions. This is the, like, big whale in the sea I see, like the big, just super feeling, but having that control of it, having that, maturity, even without swords on the table. I sense always with the King of Cups, often with the King of Cups, I sense an element, just a tad of mental sword energy, because the King of Cups is emotionally strong. They have all the emotions, but sometimes they're not as showy as so many of the other cups. They're not like that knight who's just like, I love thee, like the Knight of Cups is the Romeo, but the King is a little more balanced, like more just
composed, I should say. So it seems like as a relationship energy, this is a wonderful place to mature into, as far as with regard to like making the world stuff work, making the daily stuff work, making the life, the two different people coming together work. Like a King of Cups energy is big love. I think, okay, so I think yeah, as far as the vibration check, that's really just all good. All of it is good. Deep connection here for the soul growth. The person who has shown up in your life in a way you may feel they are a compass or a guiding star, but I think it's important to just let you know that it's probably also within the reflection from them that you see yourself, that you are finding this inner faith. Okay, looks good. Looks like you've got some things you're sorting out, and the next moves look pretty promising to just being a bit settled in how you feel. It can be a committed energy for sure. Yeah. All right. Oh, this is crazy because these are really kind of quicker and shorter, and I think we're all used to just like, and more cards and more cards and more cards, but I think it's really good sometimes to just keep it simple. And I hope that these are not lost on anybody. I hope the importance of these questions meant something. Okay, I hope you're all right. I hope you're good. This sounds good. Let me know.
I want to know, but also like if you're like that was really dumb, you can also say that. Okay. All right. Thank you. I'll see you next time, I hope.